Because also this week, Manchester United playing against Bournemouth. Also, was the one saying, hey, Semenyo and Crackers. This is another bank to mark. The fifth, this is the sixth team to beat us home and away. That's me. There's no way we're gonna beat Southampton. No, Bournemouth. So also it's another way. It's another lose awaiting for Manchester United because those guys they will shine with us.
We have also to give credit to Manchester United. They have not been that much easy, even though they have been conceding goals. And you saw it's only one goal they conceded against Wolves.
I know it'll be a good, but I don't see us winning. Plus, I don't trust Spurs. They may this is the week they may try now to outshine everybody in that game. You know that's the issue with Spurs. Hey man, I want the guard of honor should come from Arsenal game, not Chelsea game. That's the agenda.
Every team will give guard of honor if they win.
No, but the first one it should be for Arsenal. So that's the agenda only. So hopefully. the agenda should agenda.
It's still the guard of honor. Whether you are the last one to give the guard of honor, you will still give the guard of honor. So.
Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very nice evening. Join with the best guests as always, man. The Arsenal guys, as the time we were recording, previously, if you check the pod last week, somebody said, he was saying, mathematically, they still can win the league. But unfortunately, man like Josh, what's happening and how's your maths going?
Still mathematically, we can win the league unless Liverpool win the game this week.
Okay. Which team are they playing? Let's start from there. Which team are they playing? Let's start from there.
Liverpool are playing against
Spurs.
Tottenham, yes.
Yeah. Now you have the answer.
But you know what? Tottenham will do. No, but according to me, we knew that we have lost the league a long time ago.
Okay.
What I was saying, I was not saying that we're gonna win the league. I was saying mathematically it's still possible to do what? To win the league.
Okay.
So still now it's still possible to win the league because the maths are there.
Okay.
The data is there. But we already know that we already lost the game because it's only Liverpool supposed to win. If they win, they have it.
Okay. Not even winning. Just a draw. Well, just a draw against Spurs. It's good enough for them to take the cup, man.
I think if they draw, they won't.
No, they already have 12 points. So they just need 1 point. It will be 13. And you guys, the maximum you can gain, it's 12 points from the next 4 games. So with 13 points, they're good to go. Yeah. Okay, fine. And then when I check the English, in the FKF, Kenyan Premier League, for the another time, Gor Mahia was beaten by Atlanta. What a happy person to see this happening, you know. Because, I don't know, Atlanta last time they played, they were, I think they won. They play back again. Gor Mahia beat them, and then this time also FC Atlanta beating them. I think it was good to know also for the game, and the game was yesterday for me, you know.
I think it's very nice when you see those new teams which are coming to the FKF League and try to beat those teams which have been there. The big wigs of the FKF. So we really want to see this kind of a competition in a league so that we'll be able to even, there is this expectation that, maybe Gor Mahia playing against any team they will win until when he's playing against FC Leopard. That's when you see there is a difference and there is this combination whereby there is this is a rival, it's like a derby. So when you have these kind of teams which are coming and they're trying to fight against these big wigs and they're winning, then it brings the joy to the team and it brings that competition, that fighting spirit to the league, and it attracts more sponsors, it attracts more fans, and this is what we want to see.
Okay, but when I check the standings for the FKF, we got Tuskers leading, then Kenya Police, Gor Mahia, Shabana, KCB, Kakamega Boys, and FC Leopard top 7. That's it. For the first time, I'm saying, because according to me, I expect always it will be either Gor Mahia, FC, Sofapaka, Tusker. But now seeing a team like Kenya Police, where Bajaber is playing, being on top, man, for me I think it's nice. And then Shabana just being promoted the other day, and then they are already in top 5. It's a kind of good looking for the Kenyan kind of football, you know.
Shabana is a team that have a very big fan base, and we really want to see that kind of a team fighting in the top flight, so that when they are coming to a certain grounds, then there is this enthusiasm of the fans, and there is this connection between the fans and the player. So the competition becomes lively, and this is what we want to see. We want to see the stadium full when the teams are playing. Is the same way we are seeing the likes of Muranga Seal. So we want to see that in the FKF league, and this one will make everybody, even if you are not a fan, then you make it like a holiday when your team, a certain team from your area is going to play. So you have to go there just to be present, even if you're not supporting that team. But because they are doing well in the league, then automatically you will find yourself wanting to go there and be part of what is growing in this FKF league.
Okay, for me, I think it's a good part, man. Seeing those teams from the, not the normal usual teams that we always know will be there. Seeing the new faces,
Yeah.
and then they bring new energy to the league as always.
Sure. And the entertainment is there. When the fans are there, the ball become exciting.
Yeah.
And also the fans, also the players, the morale comes because they see there are some people behind them supporting them. Unlike before, you usually see maybe one team has fans, the other team doesn't have any fans. But now you can see there is a shift in supporting Kenyan football. And this is what we want to see. We want to see it growing.
Okay.
And now the government is where it's supposed to come in, to support, build new stadium, maybe renovate stadiums, and be able to provide security to the during the match. And this one will enhance people to go, and will make it maybe family-friendly affair, whereby it will be a picnic for you to go with your family and watch football in a Sunday or a Saturday, instead of you just staying in your room and doing nothing.
Okay. Nice, because also I was seeing Gore. They were in Machakos trying to get their home stadium there, so it's a good thing, man. When the stadiums comes, always the football fans and the rest, we do it nice, man. On the EPL last week, let's start with a big elephant on the house. While we were recording, I was one of the person. Also, Joe, we had Brian here who was like, when we were saying there's no way we're gonna win at Old Trafford, and he was like, nah. And for us, we knew. It was clear there's no way Manchester United are gonna win that game, and true to our words, that's what happened. But now it's like I'm worried, and I'm not worried because it's like I don't know. I don't know how to judge this, because it's only that the free kick was super nice. Not even you cannot judge it out. This guy Onana could do much better than that. I don't see him not like doing more than that, which is okay, because the free kick was perfect done. But at least I've shown I did see some new faces on the team, which according to me now, I think, you know what, if you go with these new faces moving forward, it's gonna be a good place for us as Manchester United. Because somebody like Ramous, he played so well in that game. Crucial, and he's so young on the academic player. The other person is Fagi something. He has a very long name. Also, he's a youngster, and he played a very nice role in that game while he played the game. Seeing also what the news now, Ahmad may be coming back to, because I saw he'll be starting the training, so it's another added plus to the team. But still, man, our problem it's scoring, man, because Højlund was given on some spaces, he did not actualize it. Chido came in, but he's still, he's still young. We need to trust him much more than what we are trusting him as of now. But I think if he gives him more time and whatever, I think it's gonna be good. But after all, you see this, and then we saw a clip, a video while Ten Hag was going down the tunnel. It was him and Kuna like having a chat, and then news only it's like, okay, first he's the one of the high, maybe Manchester United trying to get him on the team. He's one of those guys. Do you think now, if we got him, it's gonna fix the problem which he has? Because the ball is the ball is running, but you don't have that finisher, like that crucial person to finish the goals, according to Manchester United, how they do play.
I think Højlund has been proving that he's not very good, and he's not a threat as a number 9. And apart from him playing as number 9, there is no any position that he can play even better. Because a person like Zirkzee, he can play number 9, but also he can play as number 10 or number 8 behind the striker. And we have seen it so many times, like Zirkzee is more better than Højlund when it comes to contribution in the team. Højlund does absolutely nothing to that team. So we can say that you are just missing a striker, but you are missing a lot of players. A lot of positions need to be filled with those players, that because you can see a player like Dawuud. One game is there, one game is completely out of position. So there is so much to that team need to be done, apart from only fixing a striker. Yes, that is evidently that you don't have somebody who is a goal threat apart from Bruno Fernandes, that you usually come and save the team. if he's not there in the game, that time you know you're gonna lose that game. But Cunha can be that one person because Cunha really drives the ball forward. He can play back behind a striker. He can play with a striker, and he can play as a striker also. So Cunha is a very important asset. I would wish for a team like Arsenal to sign a player like that to replace somebody like Havertz, because Havertz really, apart from scoring goals, there is nothing much that he does in the team. So if Manchester United acquires Cunha as an asset, I think they will be in a better position than they are now when they start him.
Okay. On the midweek, Newcastle had a very nice kind of run of footballs, but man, I think Villa, after they were being kicked out of the UEFA, they took it so personal when they play against Newcastle. Because how do you explain them being beaten 4-1? It was so hard for me to believe it while I was watching the game, man. It was so crazy for me because they had all the big guys on the team, and also one of the goals with, also to an extent where somebody like a Ban, who's the best player on the team, he's conceding an own goal, man. It's so bad to Newcastle, even though they have had a very nice kind of a run of fixtures before the game against Villa.
I think we apart from that game, Newcastle have been sensational. They have been winning. Maybe I think they won like 7 games in a row. So they have been sensational during that period, and it was just a shift of an event whereby they are coming and being thrashed 4-1. We never saw it coming. We thought maybe it will be a very tight game, and we knew that it will be an end-to-end match. So we didn't see that, and we see Aston Villa demolishing that team so bad, whereby the likes of Isaac was nowhere to be seen. Harvey Baines, the other guy, Joel Linton, they were just masquerading on that pitch. So I think Aston Villa, and I told you before that pod that we recorded last week, Aston Villa is one of the team that has a very good depth. You know, the players who are coming in, they are the same, and they can provide as much as the player who started. So is a new era, is a revolution in Aston Villa. I think their January transfer was on point. They selected players who are fitting to their way of playing and the style of play. And it was a tick. That transfer was really up to par because they signed somebody like Marcus Rashford and Asensio. Those are very two prolific players when it comes to attack. And we have seen what they have done in that team. They have really contributed a lot in the Champions League. I think it was just a luck when they met against PSG in the Champions League. They were doing well, and we saw that they are maybe going to come back in that game. I think time was not on their side. They really started attacking late. But Aston Villa is a team that I know Unai, when given a chance, he will do better. He will provide, and he will maybe win some trophies there.
Okay, when on the other side, when you check the games like now, the top five, I think it's becoming one of the hardest piece to know which way it will go. Because if you check number 3, 4, and 5, team like Man City is there, Aston Villa can be there, Crystal Palace can be there, Newcastle can be there, Chelsea can be there, and then the number of games which are left is only like 4 games only for most of the teams. What's your thoughts when you check this kind of and how teams are performing? Because like as of now, previously Man City did have very kind of bad fixtures, and their performance was not that good. But if you check the last 2-3 games, all of them they've won, and that's what if you check the last game. That's what it's needed. The last minute goal. That's what it gave Man City a chance now to be on the top 5. Do you think now the games which are not yet played, that's what we want? We expect to see every team trying to give their 100 so that they can be part of that top 5 position on the league.
I think there is at the league now, there is no team which are just giving up that much easily. Even the likes of Ipswich, the likes of Leister, they are not giving up easily, even though they have been relegated. But you can see the fighting spirit that they have. You remember when we talked the other time, I told you, Ipswich is a very tough team. They have been scoring all game, but they are going to meet the best defense, and that is Arsenal. And Arsenal, when they find a team which attacks a lot, you know what happens. They get dismantled. They dismantle that team. And that's what they did to Ipswich. And I told you, when they're playing against Crystal Palace, I'm not trusting that game because I'm not sure the type of game that Crystal Palace will play. Either they will go attacking full force because they have been conceding a lot of goals. So I knew that they will try and establish their defense. And if they try to play a low block, it will be a very difficult game for Arsenal. They did that. And that goal that Mateta scored, oh my God, it was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. I never saw it coming, but I
Between,
knew like
wait. Between between Mateta and Eze goal, which one was heartbreaking for you, man? Because if you talk to me, I think
Mateta.
Eze one struck me better.
No, Mateta, because Eze is just it was hard work, you know.
Okay.
But Mateta, it was just our mistake. Like we were very comfortable with the ball, but the goal came from nowhere. Just a mistake of Saliba.
But this
So
is the second time also
you've seen how
Saliba.
he scored.
This is the second time also Saliba is doing the mistake, you know. Do you think maybe because of him, sometimes he knew maybe he'll be having a cover up from somebody like a Gabriel, and now he has somebody like a QRL. That's why maybe not the common starting for. It's what it's leading to this some small mistakes from your back line.
No, it's not about cover up. He's just doing a mistake.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything to say. Even if Gabriel was there, it was just a simple mistake from him because he's having the ball. In Real Madrid game, he did two mistakes. It's only that he was covered up by Kivior the other time. The other one, it was just taken from his leg with Vinicius Junior. So this one also, he gave a mispass to Odegaard. And Odegaard tried to reach for it, but it proves that Mateta is very strong. So you see how he chipped that ball. I think it's one of the best chip that I've seen in this league so far.
Yeah.
And Mateta is a prolific striker. We saw how he did. But there is one thing that always makes me happy. It was against us, but I like his celebration a lot. The way he hit that post, I was just waiting for it. Even if it was against us, but I was just waiting for that moment. I really love when he does that.
Okay, nice. So for me, I'm still waiting to see, man. I'm still waiting to see because now the kind of games I'm seeing being thrown over and in the EPL, there's some good games, man. Because like that game, Crystal Palace against Arsenal, it was one of the beautiful games. Also, I was watching on the side. For me, it was a good one for me for that kind of weekend. And then I don't know. For instance, now as the new switch you have now, so definitely Leicester are Southampton are gone, and then I think also Leicester it's already gone for them, yeah. And now to see Jimmy Vardy, he said now after 13 years, man, enough is enough. I think he'll be out of this Leicester team at the end of this season. What's your thoughts, man? Do you think maybe there's one team he may try to do his thing, you know?
Currently, I don't think he'll be in any EPL team. First of all, I'm not sure he will be there because currently I think he's something to do with 34 years. Okay. I'm not sure, but according to that age, I think his performance has really gone down. It's not like he was before. When he was 30, he was 20 from 26 years when he signed at Leicester. There is a time when a team like Arsenal needed him so much, but right now I think not so many teams will be able or will want to sign him. Not even the team which are coming from championship. So he might go to another team, yes, because he still has that energy and he still feel like he can play and he can contribute to a team. But if royalty was a person, Jimmy Vardy stand there tall, because we saw there is a time when they win the league, and I think he's the only player who remained at Leicester in that Leicester winning EPL winning team. All of the other teams, the like of N'Golo Kante, Food, the like of Morgan, the like of what is the name? This defender of yours.
Which one?
Your defender, Maguire, the likes of Maguire, yeah. Yeah, so you can see like N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez, they were very, very good players, Drinkwater. But after they won the league, we knew that most of the players will be bought. But Jimmy Vardy stand tall and he say, I'm not going to leave the team that took me as a person when the other team were not even thinking about me. So they gave me the chance and I want to repay them back. And he did. And he has stayed there until this is the time. He brought them to the league. Then they are relegated now. And he say, now is the time that we depart. And he moved there as a hero. I think they might make a statue for him because Jimmy Vardy has been one of the best players in Leicester.
When I check also now, Leeds, I think Leeds are the first one to be promoted. That's what we saw only. I think also Luton. Both teams are. Is it Burnley?
No, not Luton. Burnley. Luton is being relegated in Championship, man.
I think it's Burnley. So it's a good thing, man. Burnley back to the Leeds mostly, leave alone Burnley. hey, Leeds back to the league. They do give a very nice kind of competition to the big teams also. It's the likes of Luton. They give the same vibe. Luton, how Luton is doing in Ipswich, that's good.
I think Leeds have been there and have been an arch nemesis for a team like Manchester United. So when I see Leeds coming to the league, I know Manchester will suffer more. So this is my happiness too. And Burnley also, we saw when they were with this what is the name of this Vincent Company.
Okay.
I think is very good to see them coming back to the league, and we want to see them how they perform. Because when they were there, they stick with Vincent Company until they were relegated. Then Vincent Company got a big job and he moved on. So it's kind of disloyal to a team when they get relegated. Then you move on. But even though they could have sacked him, I know, but I think it's a good time. We see if they will try to sustain their league performance the way they are playing in the championship.
Okay, nice. So yeah.
This is a high time for them to try something, because that time when Vincent Company was there, he was trying to force a different type of game or different type of style, but I think he didn't have the personnel to execute those kind of games that he wanted, or the type of play that he wanted. But you can see now when he's in Bayern, I think it's working out for him, because they have money, they are rich, they can buy the players they want, and also they have very good and talented players.
On your game, I don't know. Did you guys, as we all know, if Spurs do the Spurs things and Liverpool win or draw, what to expect this next game? It's a team like Chelsea has to give a guard of honor. I don't know. Did you guys, because you guys knew, if you guys won that game, now it will be until your game, that's when the guard of honor, and you are like, okay, enough is that. We can't do this. Let's just Crystal Palace have a draw for this game, and let's Chelsea start to do the thing, I don't know. Was that a plan, or it's just because on my side I'm also like, if you win the next game, unfortunately you're not playing, yeah. So if Liverpool lose the next game against Spurs, so the Chelsea game they're good to go. So the person giving the guard of honor will be you guys, I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't have the proof or that it's what's going to happen,
Liverpool just need to win against Tottenham, and then from there, every team they'll be meeting, they'll be getting a guard of honor.
Okay.
So even us will give them, if they win against Tottenham, even us will give them a guard of honor. I think they deserve that. They have been phenomenal. I think their coach have maintained and managed the team properly. They have not had so many injuries, and this is kudos to their physio and to the coach and the management, medical team, all of them. A team not having injury is not all about the player. It's also how the manager manages the team, and how the physio and the medical team does their thing. So this is kudos for them. They have really tried. We cannot say they are winning the league because they didn't have injury, or we lost the game because we had injury. We had to maintain our team. We have to manage our team. You can see what Arteta is doing sometimes. Like we are not even fighting for anything, but he's playing the players like Odegaard, Declan Rice. Sometimes he's resting party, and he's not even playing the other Champions League games. So these are things that we need to manage your team properly. We see Saka the other day, he was nearly getting an injury, playing a game that you don't need. I know you have to do a setup, like a setup for Champions League, but you have to know which is the time, and you have to manage your team properly.
Okay.
Saka now has come from injury, and you have to do that. So when I see a team like Liverpool winning this league, I think they deserve it.
Okay.
It's not about we did not play well. No, they managed their team properly. They scored. They put a clean sheet, and they win most of the games. So that's why they are winning this league earlier than what we thought.
Oh, okay. I was saying, I'm going on, and whatever Klopp is, he's feeling it mad, because he became number 2 with 92 points, and he's a team winning by 80 points. How bad can it be, man? How bad can it be?
It's the same like Arteta, how he's feeling. Like they are winning the league. He had 89 points and he didn't win the league. He's now there. It's the time that he's supposed to win the league. The monster which was there, the rock which was an obstacle for him, is no longer there. But now you see the team which is winning the league with the lowest point possible, and Arteta is just there. I think he feels bad. Klopp also feels bad. He has been battling this one for 7 years. He managed to win one time only, and it's a time where there was no fans in the field. Right now, I think even people are just complaining like Liverpool is winning the league, but there is not that much hype. So I don't know. what's how is this one is going, because it's a bad time for them. Like, they're supposed to be a hype in Liverpool winning this league, because they have stayed longer without winning the league before they won the last time during COVID time.
Okay.
This is the second time after they have chased it for a long time. So even though they're saying Arteta's supposed to win, but Liverpool deserve to win it more than us, because they have been there with the likes of Man City chasing it now and then, maybe missing by 2 points and 3 points. But this is their time. They have found it easy, and they have to grab it by hands.
Okay. Other side, on the FA, they're the teams that you're playing on the weekend, man. Again, Crystal Palace playing against Villa. Man. That's a good game. That's
It's a good game.
A beautiful game.
Most of the players, they say that maybe the reason why they were conceding a lot of gains is maybe they were preserving energy, and also they were playing with their focus on the semis. So this is what maybe their mindset was not there. They were not concentrating. They were only focusing on the semis. And I think they were told, but if you lose this game, I think it will be a problem for you. So you have to be focusing each and every game. A win is what fuel you to the next game. So you create a momentum by playing other games. If you are winning during this other game before you reach your semis, I think you have a good feeling in your team that even the hardest task that you have in front of you, you're gonna maybe triumph easily.
Okay, now look on this one also. Man City against Nottingham Forest. Firstly, Nottingham Forest beat Man City. Man City came with a backup, and now it's another time for them to back to get each other again on the game. Man, I think also that one will be a very beautiful game to watch also for me.
It will not be that much beautiful, because the real guys who are maybe spearheading Nottingham Forest to perform better, two of them are not there. The likes of Woods and
Wood is back, man. Wood is back.
I think it's 75% chances, true.
Okay, but the other game he played some few minutes only.
Yeah, and Ola Aina also is 50% chances. So I think most probably, if maybe they will get some minutes in this game, and even Wood, maybe if he play 90 minutes, I think is a plus for them. So if they will be there, I think it will be a battle. But if they will not be there, it will be a disaster for them, for Nottingham Forest. It will not be that free-flowing, because they might defend, but they may not score, because they don't have that much good of a scorer compared to when Wood is playing.
Also, on the other side, Copa de la Rey, another El Clasico. Man, what a weekend! Bang after bang. I don't know where to put myself. It will be a bang after bang. After this game, there's a good game, man. What's you expecting, man? Because I was taking one. I was having a chat with one guy who's a very big you're a Barcelona Argentina Messi fan. For him, he's mad on it. Now for him, his idea, it was like, you know what, this one will give Real, because if we go back to them on the El Clasico, man, they'll have something. But if we let them win this game, they'll not. Okay, we have already win cup, so no, nothing more. So what's your thoughts? Do you think it will be that mentality when they come, or it will be the El Clasico of 40? So, but I don't know. Will they play on the Spotify Camp Nou pitch or not yet? The Spotify pitch, the Barcelona game. I'm not sure.
No, they're playing in the neutral ground, I think.
Okay.
Yes. So this game, I think it will be very, very, very competitive. And anytime, even if it's a friendly between Barcelona and Real Madrid, you just know it's gonna be wild. So them meeting and the hype which has been there, and also Real Madrid knowing that La Liga is like out of their hands right now. Like Barcelona is there in forefront, and they might Champions League. They have lost the Champions League, so they might go trophyless this season if they lose this. So they might want to fight this one. And Barcelona, in the other hand, they always want to win against Madrid. Okay. That is the mentality that they usually have. The likes of Yamal, last time when they scored 4 against them, and I think this time there is nowhere to run. We want to see them. We want to see the game. We want to see how it will go, and we want to see Barcelona winning this one. Okay. I want Madrid to cry. I want Madrid to go trophyless this season, even if we'll go trophyless as Arsenal fan. But I want Madrid to go trophyless too.
Okay. Talking about trophy and trophyless, Champions League is back. What a beauty! Guess who's starting the game was Arsenal against PSG. Man, you guys are having it rough, man. You're having it rough.
Why?
EPL is gone. Now you're being given PSG. I don't know.
when you reach a certain point in Champions League, just know that you have to fight against the best for you to win. Do you think when you're in semi, you'll be fighting against Girona, you'll be fighting against Atalanta, or you'll be fighting against some Hapoel Beersheba or some other teams in the Champions League? When you reach in these semis or in this quarterfinals, just know that you're gonna have to pass through biggest team in the Europe, so that for you to win. Because from we met PSV. From PSV we came, and it was against Real Madrid. It was a hard task for us. Everyone was expecting Arsenal to lose that game, and they won both home and away. So they have maybe played against PSG before. They won, I think it was 4 goals. So what is the difference now? I think they have been better. PSG have been better. They have been performing well. They removed Liverpool, and most of the neutrals or most of the haters. I was viewing some of the video in the YouTube, and nobody is mentioning that Arsenal might win the Champions League. Nobody is mentioning. They are only mentioning Inter Milan versus PSG and Barcelona.
Okay.
There is no anybody saying that Arsenal might win it, and that is a good thing, because when nobody see you coming, that is when your introduction will be louder.
Okay.
So this is the time when they remove PSG. Now they'll be a talk, because they expected Arsenal to lose, and they say, "Oh, this is the end of the road." We move from that obstacle. Now we're in PSG, and everybody is saying that but Real Madrid were not on their best. PSG are in their best, and I want to see how it will go.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it. Yeah.
Okay. This is the beautiful catch I've ever seen. Spurs are in for the Europa. You guys are in for the Champions League. So, just you guys knowing on the rivalry between you both team, the London team. What if you guys lose it? If you're given a hypothetical, it's a hypothetical situation. What will you prefer? You guys losing it on the Champions League, and Spurs losing. You and Spurs, all of you lose it, don't get the cup. That's one it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side,
mm-hmm.
either you get Spurs get it a cup and you don't get it, or you choose or both of you win and you find each other on the Super Cup. Which one is the best scenario you'll ever like to see?
But it's easy. It's for both of us to win.
Okay.
That's an easy question.
Because guys are
like, it's very easy.
Guys are like, we don't want we don't want Spurs to have any trophy with us. We don't want.
No, but
we don't want
it's
Spurs.
a very easy situation, because whatever Spurs are doing is none of our business. We are not playing in the same league. They are playing in Europa. We are playing against Champions League. Why should I want my team not to take a Champions League, a league that they have never taken? Even it was out of our reach. So it's not even a hypothetical situation. I think it's a clear cut. If Spurs win, okay, they are fighting. They are playing against a different team, but we are playing also against different team. I might want for us both to win, and if it will mean that we'll meet each other at the Super Cup, that is the best point of ours, because we want to take it from them.
Okay. Yeah. For you, I think it's a different. For you, have a different opinion. I was chatting with one of the guy who was like, if it means also Spurs gonna win a cup, and let us all lose it. We don't need to go to that extent. We don't need to have Spurs.
No, I think that is very shameful, because you are winning a cup. The cup that you are winning is more bigger than the cup that Tottenham is going to win. More prestigious, more money. Like, why should you even go to that level of comparing yourself with Spurs? No, for me, I don't think that one will even concern me at all. For me to win the Champions League, I think it will be a holy grail of Arsenal, because this is the only thing always they're telling us. You don't have a Champions League. Nottingham Forest have, Aston Villa have. So for us, it's an opportunity to win. I will not even care what Tottenham is doing.
Okay, back to the Fantasy Premier League, man. I think this app should be just the owner should just cut it, throw it, and I don't know, dump it somewhere else. Because, hey, you may think, oh, this is my week. It doesn't happen to be. You may think you have the best players to do it. You don't have it. I don't know. Like now, I'm having thoughts with my friends that are like, you know what, this is the last season I'm playing the FPL, because whatever you do, FPL has just something to have on your back. Because how do you explain it? The best teams were playing, the best players we had we knew this is the game weeks because big teams they were doubling up here and there. So this was time to have them as your team. But on the other end, man, the average point, it having a double game week, it having the most triple captain, it having the most bench boost played, but still the average points for the game week is 56 points. What does that shows you, man? It was a very bad week for me. You know.
Yeah, I think it was also a bad week for me because I didn't even manage to reach 56 points. You know? No. I think I had 59. I'm not sure. Let me check.
Okay. While on that, what are you feel like? What's the expectation of the FPL?
I had 59, and the FPL is becoming very difficult. And when it's very difficult like this, I think it's so competitive because we're gonna change from us going to the templates, and we'll have to go to the differential. So when we do differential, you find most of the players who got a lot of points, most of the managers who got a lot of points, they play differential. And I can give you a scenario whereby, let's say somebody in our league, they scored 90, how many?
92. I think that's the maximum.
92.
Yeah.
Let's say 84. Who were these players? He had somebody like Ruben Dias. Who has Ruben Dias in his team?
A few
honestly
guys.
Speaking.
Yeah.
I think most of the guys who have is Gavidol.
Yeah. Somebody has give you a role also.
Man City. And somebody has a Konsa, but he didn't give. And Morgan Rogers, they are there, and the like of Mateta in the team. So you find like Ruben Dias gave 9 points.
Okay.
In that game, we did not accept, but most of the people, most of the managers, they had different approach, because we knew somebody like Gavidol is the player who will maybe accumulate more points because he's very good in scoring or in assisting. He's a threat going forward. And for us, we just stick to the templates that we know, somebody like Isaac and so on. But he didn't give us much point as we were thinking. Like Mamouche, we know this 2 game, maybe at least he gave us 2 goals, but we didn't see anything from Mamouche. And most of us maybe triple captain him. I didn't.
Not
and
most
I was thinking
of us.
About it.
You one of them, yeah?
I didn't triple captain Mamouche.
No, you if you didn't have an assistant captainship, I thought that's what you'll go to, you know.
I'm not sure about it, but I could have thought.
Yeah.
I could have thought about triple captain him, but he has not established himself as one of the players that you might look forward to triple captain, compared to maybe if Isaac was the one who was having the double game week. But also is a differential when you captain somebody like that and he gives you those kind of points, because he'll play both games. But it's very difficult now to play FPL. You don't know who will give you point, who will not. You are trying your best to maybe to do a differential, and they surprise you with a 0 point or negative.
Okay.
There was red card each and every place. Some people are getting 2 yellow cards. So it was surprising a lot, because somebody like Pedro was on my team. He got a red card, and that is a negative. You're going negative because a player that he did not even care that you have captained him. The managers there is 59 points. Minute 59, and they're removing a player before you get a clean sheet. So you are wondering what kind of they don't care that we are playing FPL. They have to care.
Okay.
So it has been very difficult.
Okay. For my side, I'm like, what happened to the likes of Salah? What happens to the likes of Saka? This is the other week where I was the one of those guys who went to Merino. He plays one game week. He get an assist. The other game week, he's not even in the starting lineup. I'm like, what's the hell wrong with you? What's the hell wrong with that Reta? I'm like, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong?
Yeah.
I'm like angry.
He was having a problem.
Man, I'm becoming angry also of playing this game, because you think you've made your team to be the perfect. Nah, it's not there, man. It's not there. I don't know what's much more to be, because I sold somebody like Mbeumo to bring in Saka. He plays one minute in both games. I get 2 points, and then Mbeumo this week is banging a goal and an assist, 2 goals and an assist. I'm like, what the hell did I do? Why did I do that change? Because of the double game week, I'm like, nah. I think it wasn't worth it.
Mbeumo, I told you, when you think about selling Mbeumo, don't sell him that day.
There was a double game week, man, and the Saka was there.
Yeah. No, we already discussed that Saka may not play the whole minute in these games.
No,
It was there.
I sold him.
It was there in the wind.
I sold him to move slightly so I can get him on the double game week. So I had him like for the 3 game weeks, and then my plan was after this double game week, your fixtures don't look that good somehow. So I'll now bring back Mbeumo to my team after this double game week, and then Mbeumo gives points before the week I'm bringing him back. I'm like, nah, what's happening, man? What's happening? It's not good at all. So when with that in mind, man, I don't know what's the way to go, because now, like, surprising players, we have said somebody like Kiyor, him doing what he did on the week gives so many guys a point, and then somebody like Mbeumo doing the same thing, Wissa doing the same thing. Trossard, man, he's the highest. He gave the guys 24 points.
You can imagine.
Yeah, I'm like,
nobody saw that coming. You know?
Watkins is the other guy also, because many guys went for the like of Asensio, Rashford, and Rogers. But who gave the guys points? It's Watkins. So I'm like, what's happening with us? And what's many guys went for the likes of Konsa and whatever. All of them, they never give points. I'm like, yo, what's happening? And then going.
You remember about that Villa? I told you it will be very difficult for you to select players, and you saw they were not playing the full minutes, and you don't know who will start, who will not start. It was just a gamble between Rashford and Watkins, whoever will maybe get a goal, but you knew that nobody will play 90 minutes in all of these games. So it was just a gamble between those two players. They played very well, but the other hand, Rashford did not maybe get the points that we wanted him to get. But we knew that this one will happen. It was just a 50-50 kind of situation.
Okay, for game week 34, as of 4 teams will be blanking. Arsenal will not be playing. Aston Villa will not be playing. Palace will not be playing, and Man City won't be playing on the game week 34. So after you knowing this, I think the best option to go, because I think most of the guys, they do have those players for these teams. So for me, I'm like, if I want to move on, I think, because still I have a free hit on my side. So I think for me, I'm set up well nice to be nice on this kind of a game, because now I can move to any players I want for this game. But hopefully, thumbs closed, man. I think hopefully at least one of the cheap will, because I played bench boost this week. My bench had 4 points. I'm like, what? Why did I use it? Why did I? It's not good, man.
I told you all your chips have gone to waste. You were claiming about Arteta. Arteta gave me points.
Yeah.
He gave me total of 4 + 4 + 17. So I'm above you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So what's your thoughts, man?
So now your bench boost gave you how many points?
6 points, man. 3 + 1 + 2 + 0.
That is the only thing. I've remained with the triple captain and the bench boost, but I'm thinking about pulling a bench boost on the last game.
Okay,
not a bench boost, a triple captain on the last game.
Okay, no problem. Let's wait and see, man. So on your side, when you see that kind of fixtures and knowing what's happening now, which team will be blanking, which team won't be blanking, what's your thoughts on the teams to play? Because if you talk to me, if I'm checking the games, Fulham do play against Southampton. So for me, I think if you want to go defensive wise, I think starting with a goalkeeper, somebody like Leno, it's a good option, and maybe some of the defensive assets from a team like a Fulham. For me, I think it's a good game to start him with. Or if you don't want to go that, I think Nick Pope also it's a good option, or also somebody like a Pickford from Everton. I think for me it's nice because Everton play against Chelsea and Newcastle play against Ipswich. So for me, defensive wise, I think those are the 3 teams which I think the 3 assets. I think defensive wise, I think I might go to them. Also, keeping it in mind, Nottingham Forest. Somebody like Milankovic is a good option also to go to, because they do play against Brentford. And then also Newcastle, Ban and Livramento, it's the same thing. Crackers, the bottom of the teams, when everybody remove them on the team, that's when they give guys points. So also for me, I'm thinking that's a good option. And also Chelsea Everton is not an easy team to score against, and also it's not a team that scores that much. So somebody like a Cucurella also, keeping that in mind, I think is a good option, still having him. And then you guy, man, having Otnuri from Wolves. For me, I think I don't see any much more to go, and keeping in mind those are the teams that they do play on this blank.
Also, you forget the likes of Liverpool. There is Trent Alexander-Arnold there.
Man, but the price.
You don't know if he'll play. You don't know if he'll play. But now you have accumulated a lot of money. You should not be complaining about the price right now. You don't have somebody like De Bruyne on your team. You don't have a player like Foden. You don't have a player like what is this guy, Haaland? So you cannot complain about price right now. You have to flex whichever money you have, because if you have not increased the value of your team, then you have been doing nothing for the full season. By now, I think you're not supposed to be complaining about the price.
That's not the
If
issue. Because
somebody like Haaland is not on your team.
that's not the issue. Because like this is the only gimmick that he came and scored. The other games he's been there and he's not giving us the points. So what's the need of going to him? And yet I can go to somebody like a Konate or a also Van Dijk is so much expensive. Or somebody like a Simicas who are owning the same points and the same money. Plus, I don't trust Spurs. They may this is the week they may try now to outshine everybody in that game. That's the issue with Spurs. Whenever you think that's the week,
And that is the point. That is our point. They might score against Liverpool, but also this is the time somebody like Trent Alexander might shine against a team like Spurs. They are Spurs. They open up very easily, and you know how they are very point defending the set pieces. And who takes the set pieces?
Trent as always.
Is Trent Alexander. So I think it's an opportunity for him if he will play. I'm not sure, but if he will play, I think it's an opportunity for him to bring those corners, those free kicks, and I think if he will start, he will get a lot of chances. And this is the time that I think you're supposed to own a player like Trent in this team.
Okay, midfielder wise, do you think Salah has been out for a long? This is the week that maybe he may try and maybe to thank us managers for holding for him for that long.
Salah, you cannot rule him out. He's a player that you cannot just assume and you remove him on your team. Is the way that we were thinking about like Palmer, but he has blanked for so many games. We decided if he's not even helpful for our team. You saw even Saka was not playing a lot of minutes, but you decided to brought him back to the team. This is the same thing that applied to Mohamed Salah. I think is a player that he will start in every game of Liverpool, and that's what we want to see with our assets in the team. So as a midfielder, if he decided to blow out, he goes massively big, and he can give you more than 25 points. So Salah is a player that you don't have to miss, especially when they're playing against Newcastle, and especially if this is the game that they might win the league. So they might go full force, and they might decide to win in Tottenham, which I'd be very, very happy to see. And also sad because we have not won the league, but when they win it at Tottenham, I think it will be nice.
Okay,
but it's a home game, true?
Yeah,
it's a home game. No worry.
Okay, so on that side, I do have somebody like Mboemo also, man. After what he did this week and having a free hit, man, I'll still bring him inside. Somebody like a Barnes from Newcastle, man. The guy has been good. We thought maybe after this Gordon will be back, maybe he'll be playing, but still, Barnes is starting the game. So I think also this game week also you can them play against Ipswich. I think it's a good game. Playing him in that game also. I'm not forgetting Iwobi, man, from Fulham. Them play against Southampton. Man, I think he might shine. I think he might shine for me.
I think we have seen what we can do at the team. I think it's a good pick also. But Newcastle, they are playing against Ipswich Town, and the likes of Jacob Murphy, they can really contribute a lot to the team. And we know that Ipswich Town has been receiving a lot of goals from their side. So I'm expecting Jacob Murphy to be shining in this against Ipswich. And a person that we have not seen for a very long time, the likes of Kluivert against Manchester United, I think also is a plus.
Because also this week, Manchester United playing against Bournemouth. Also, I was the one saying, hey, Semenyo and Crackers. This is another back-to-back. The fifth, this is the sixth team to beat us home and away. That's me. There's no way we're gonna beat Southampton. No, Bournemouth. So also it's another way. It's another lose awaiting for Manchester United because those guys they will shine with us. So also Crackers and Semenyo. If you have a chance to have them on the team, man, go for them. Also, Van Nilsson, if you can have him, man, don't wait. It's early or never. I don't know. That's all I have to say, man.
We have also to give credit to Manchester United. They have not been that much easy, even though they have been conceding goals. And you saw it's only one goal they conceded against Wolves. But we've seen that their main problem is they're not scoring a lot of goals, but they can defend really well. Only, football is a game of small margins, small mistakes. They can really change a game and they can lead to a goal. You can see what somebody like Saliba did. So you can be a very good team in the pitch, but only one mistake can lead to for you to lose the game. So I cannot forget somebody like Bruno Fernandes. He can really spearhead the team to win the game.
Okay.
So Bruno Fernandes also is an asset that you have to look at him. He's playing against Bournemouth. Doesn't mean that the whole team, even they are not performing very well. But we have seen Bruno Fernandes emerging as one of the best midfielder, and also he's very good in taking set pieces.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Forward wise, man, for me, I think Kona. Him against him with Wolves, man, he's doing a good thing. So him is a must-have on my team.
And they're playing against Leicester, so I think it's a plus.
Okay. Also, Wisa, him play against Nottingham Forest, and them, I don't know. After because they've played against Man City, so they'll be. I'm expecting them to play much better on that game also. And then not forgetting somebody like an Isak. He has gone for a while without giving us points, man. It's time he returned back the favor, he returned back the hand, But also you cannot forget.
And I think this is the best time Isak to triple captain Isak is playing against Ipswich. I think they might want to revenge the way they were battered in Aston Villa game.
Yeah. Muniz from Fulham also, and Last Transcend also from Wolves. If you can go to them, also Van Nilsson from Bournemouth also is a good option to invest on. Those are, I think, all the players that I think I cannot forget.
But Muniz, you think he will play because he may not get the full 90 minutes, 60 minutes plus.
Yeah, that's the issue only. Yeah, but if
him
he plays,
and Raul, I think.
Yeah. If one of them goes up, it's gonna be a good one. So for a fixed person, I think Iwobi is a good option if you want to be 100% sure he's gonna play. Iwobi definitely.
Yeah, Iwobi and Iwobi, yes.
Yeah,
you can consider Iwobi if you, according to the attack, is a midfielder. But if you come to Raul and Muniz, I'm not sure who will start that game.
Okay, for this game weeks, man, let's go to the games of the week. What's your prediction? Chelsea against Everton. Let's start from there. Last
Chelsea against Everton.
Last time you got some stress bullet after your prediction for Chelsea against Fulham.
They were losing the game. They were losing the game. They were losing that game. Even themselves, they already said that they have lost the game.
Hey, you got some stray bullets, man. I was like, nah.
It was not stray, it was the truth. That game, they were just lucky.
Okay.
Honestly speaking.
Okay, so what's for this week?
I think it's somebody like Tariq Micho is the one who. This is Everton. I think this one it might end in a draw.
Okay. I think I'm on the same side of you. Either a draw or Everton may win.
I don't know about them winning, but mostly I see a draw in this.
Okay, Brighton, West Ham.
Brighton, you can. The other game they were playing very well. The other game they are being battered. Even you don't know what they will do in this game. But West Ham, they have not been West Ham in good position. But this one I can give Brighton to win.
Okay, Newcastle Ipswich, man. That's a for sure. 3 goals and above. Put it on Newcastle. Yeah. Southampton Fulham. This is the other game which for me. I'm saying go out loud with Fulham. Definitely gonna do something.
I'm not sure this game. Southampton has been a stumble block in this type of teams. They might draw this game.
Okay. Wolves Leicester.
They might draw. Yeah. This one is Wolves.
Okay. Bournemouth against Manchester United. For me, if we get a draw, it's a plus. But definitely, man, we don't have a striker, so maybe try to get a draw. But winning for us it's a hard thing. Maybe they play Maguire as a central forward. But for me, a draw will be a good. But I don't see us winning. If we win,
I see Bournemouth win.
Liverpool Spurs. This for sure. Liverpool gonna have it, but we don't want it to. We don't want Liverpool to win this game. But Liverpool will win it.
Why?
Hey man, I want
Why?
The guard of honor should come from Arsenal game, not Chelsea game. That's the agenda.
Every team will give guard of honor if they win.
No, but the first one it should be for Arsenal. So that's the agenda only. So hopefully, the agenda should agenda.
It's still the guard of honor. Whether you are the last one to give the guard of honor, you will still give the guard of honor.
We have an agenda. We don't want to be Chelsea. So hopefully it's gonna be Arsenal, man. It's all about the agenda, nothing more.
They will win this game, then Chelsea will give them the first guard of honor. You cannot wait for Tottenham to win your game, especially when it matters. Yeah.
Okay. Nottingham Forest against Bournemouth.
That one might be a very difficult game.
Okay.
And maybe the insurgence of Wood. Last game he scored, true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one might be a very, very, very difficult game. This one might be very difficult. I can just predict both teams to score, but About winning, I'm not sure.
For me, it depends whatever will happen on Sunday. If they play a good game against Man City, maybe they may try to be Langton on that game. But if they play a poor game against Man City, definitely they'll try to chase their aim up to be on the top 5 position. So for me, it will depend on the game. Their semi-finals against Man City in the FA Cup. That's my thoughts. Yeah. So after this, what's your captain for the week, man?
Isaac. I will go with Isaac. He's playing against Ipswich. We've seen that he have been blanking some games, but I think if I have a triple captain, this is the game that I might triple captain Isaac.
Okay. For me, I'm having to risk it. I'll go with Iwobi against Southampton.
Southampton.
Yep. Fulham.
And you decide to go with Iwobi.
Fulham against Southampton. Iwobi. I'll do the risk. Man, I'm already down. So on the game, so no, not much.
Yeah, there is no issue about you doing the risk. Even if somebody had a triple captained Marmoush and he end up having, I think, 16 points. So I think it's not a big deal for you to captain only Iwobi, and he's playing against Southampton.
Yeah, man.
But this one game, you will mark it. It will be a very difficult for Fulham.
Let's wait and see for me. But I'm hoping for that. That's all.
Yeah,
man. So, man, big shout out, man, to all the guys listening, subscribing, keep sharing. For new viewers, man, there's so many contents on the channel. I don't know. What's your thoughts, man? This week, what do you think? There's some good games on the weekend. A live will be good or what?
Yeah. I think it's
that
Aston Villa
Crystal Palace or no, Liverpool Tottenham. Yeah, Liverpool Tottenham game. I think it's a good one. Yeah,
it's a good one. We want to see them if they will win this one in that day.
Okay.
And I don't know even which team to support. I hate Tottenham, and I still want Liverpool to win against Tottenham in that game. So it's very difficult, and there is a league. So for us, we have already lost the league.
Okay.
It will not matter if they win it there or not, but I just want to see Tottenham losing each and every game. So it doesn't bother me a lot if Liverpool will win there.
Okay. Nice, man. So, man, it's been nice, man. Till next week. Man like Dawuud. Adios.
Adios.